Good morning. We're here at taco time again. I've been here twice in 12 hours.
It was so good last night. We came back for breakfast.
You guys,
taco.
these, let me take a bite. They're cheesy, spicy tater tots. You guys, they're not messing around with these old cheesy guys. If you've never been to Utah, is this a Utah thing? I don't think there's taco times anywhere but Utah. I don't know. Are there? If you live outside of Utah and you have a taco time, tell me. I'm gonna try this carnitas burrito. Tastes like lettuce. This is the best thing they sell at taco time. It's called, I repeat, and I repeat, a crisp chicken burrito. Look at this. Woo. There's like green chilies, cream cheese, I think, sour cream. What do you?
Cream cheese.
Oh my God.
Chicken, cream cheese, and chili. So
It's delicious. I don't have to worry about carbs anymore because I made my big TV debut yesterday, so I'm gonna eat my way through eastern Utah back down to Salt Lake. So, bye-bye. I don't recommend you eat this if you have to drive for 3.5 hours. Probably. Might not be the best idea. It's real delicious though. Come to taco time, check it out. It's like I'm back from the 90s. There's just lettuce in this burrito. I don't know. Well, anyways, normally it's delicious, so come check it out. Okay, I'm gonna go now and eat. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Adam. And today we're going to visit, oh look at that Halloween display. Look at you go. Today we have a special treat for you. We're going to visit the Myton Cemetery here in Myton, Utah. Now this is Skinwalker territory still. Why did I say it like that? This is Skinwalker territory in Duchesne County. And when I used to be a paranormal investigator, we came out here to the cemetery and had some weird things happen. So I thought, well, we're in town, let's check it out. Hey, I work alone. Oh, it looks less ominous in the daytime. I've never been here in the daytime. Just at night. Should we get out and look at it? Oh, look at that AstroTurf. Looks great. This cemetery reminds me of Magna Cemetery, but a little bit, but it's definitely cleaner. But look at all these graves. And at night they all have solar lights and it lights up like Christmas. What do you say? Should we get out and walk around? Okay, we're gonna pull over. Take a look at this magnificent cemetery. Okay, here we are. I haven't been to this cemetery since 2010. That was a while ago, you guys. There's a nice marble 12 by 24 marker that the government gives you when you die if you're a vet. Like that.
living in that one.
Well, I do remember when I was here in 2010, there were just mounds everywhere here where we are. And of course, those of you that don't know, when you bury someone, especially out here, I think if the water table is a certain height, you've got to do the mounds of like you see in the old Western movies, because like over here, because you've got animals and then also the ground just settles. And So you have to build those mounds. Yeah, this ground here is very soft. And we were using a spirit box, and I remember that my dad had just died maybe the month before, and his voice came through on the spirit box here in this cemetery. And it was the summer he died. I remember it very clearly. And we all came out here, the people in our group, paranormal group. And we were just sitting over there. And my dad's voice came through clear as day, talking through the radio. It's crazy. Of course, this is my favorite. One of my favorite stones. It's called blue pearl, and you can't see in the light, but when the light hits it, it's just sparkles like abalone shells. I love it. I feel like I'm gonna literally go right through the ground here. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I love it. It's really pretty. So pretty. Love that. That's the thing I love about these cemeteries out here in these little towns. They don't have regulations like you do in the big cities. So you can kind of do whatever you need. And I think that's how it should be. Like, I'm like just going through the ground here. Yeah, someone just passed here. Jesus Christ! It's Jesus Christ. I just scared Mare. Did I scare you? Oh my gosh, why is there a pickaxe right here? Shit. They're not messing around at the cemetery. You can just dig your own grave if you want. Don't you feel like you're gonna fall through the ground here? It's kind of disconcerting, you know?
Do they put them actually in a
coffin?
Well, not a coffin, but you know how they put them in a...
Oh, the metal vaults?
A vault.
You guys, the funeral business is such a racket. It really is. I don't understand why you can't just get buried. You got to get embalmed. What?
Why is that axe out there?
I told you, I don't know. There's a pickaxe. It's probably from the guy who was killing people out here the other night. And he just left it.
For next time.
This cemetery is kind of... This is kind of a creepy little spot, but it's also beautiful out here. Well, see, to me that looks like a teddy bear that's inside of a pretzel container full of Snyder's pretzels. But then they ate the pretzels and then put the teddy bear in the pretzel container. And that's the story for the day. I promise I'm sober right now. Oh, there's just so much to look at. My eyes are being assaulted. My eyes. That's nice. Oh, Myton Cemetery, you're just a delight. It's kind of crazy looking if you're not used to seeing it like this, but this is pretty neat. Oh, I like how there's skeleton hands coming out of this grave. I already like this person. They liked Copenhagen, obviously drinking some whiskey. And they enjoyed Halloween, I take it. Oh man, he's younger than I am. And he just passed. Well, Jacob, you seem like you were a cool cat in my book. So see how all these graves are from within the past like 5 years, it looks like. This is definitely the newer section in the cemetery. And yeah, 2019, like I said, you've got to do the mounds of dirt above all the graves, because it is going to settle down and it will go flat eventually, like it is out there. Oh, someone just barely died over here. Oh wow, they just passed last month. Well, those are beautiful flowers, you can tell. They were really pretty. I love a fall flower arrangement. And so this must have been all the dirt that was in there, but if you look at it, it's like beach sand here. The dirt here is just completely, it's like silt. Oh, there's a lot of young people out here. Grandma Helen. It's very peaceful out here, very quiet. So like over this little hump, this little berm, if you will, on the other side here is more of the cemetery, which I am not going to walk to. Why? Because I'm in flip-flops as usual and I'm sinking into the ground because it just stormed last night. Last night we spent the night at Skinwalker Ranch. If you want to see that video, I'll post a link right there for you. Maybe we'll go look over here. Try not to sink. Oh, this one's an old one. And over here, there's always room for one more. Mare! Don't get taken by a skinwalker or an alien. So that's our short little visit to the Myton Cemetery. I think it's a really interesting, kind of fun, Old West feeling place. Those of you who don't know Utah very well, this is what most cemeteries look like out in the smaller towns out here, which I do enjoy. think it's kind of neat. Again, I always think that cemeteries should be less involved with the family's burial decisions and more of a place to let people do whatever they want. And I like that people are able to do that here. I mean, yeah, there's no grass, but you have that beautiful landscape all around. So, this concludes our little tour. Thanks for joining me here in Myton, Utah. Say thanks for joining. Good afternoon. What? Good afternoon. Okay, well, we're gonna hit the road, so thanks for coming over and watching the channel. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and tell your friends about me. And again, Patreon members, love you to death. That goes to you, Megan, Jason, Janice, and Tammy. Thank you for being Patreon members. See you soon. Until then, keep it paranormal, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye.